All right, everybody. So what we're showing you today on our skid steer that cleans, that has the Sunbrush on it that cleans the solar panels at the solar megawatt farms, we want to show you how quick and easy it is to change out your brushes. So on the Sunbrush, what's cool about this design, they made this thing so spot on and so easy to switch, your brushes out, and we want to show you how we do it. So back when I did the video at the megawatt farms down at the Salton Sea, we were using a 15-foot brush, the 10-inch bristle 15-foot brush. So I originally bought that brush for doing like 3-stack panels and the carports, like in the parking lots and everything. But down at Salton Sea, they're 2-stack, and most of the farms that you see, the megawatt farms, they're a 2-stack. So you want to use a 10-foot brush with a 20-inch bristle. I like the 20-inch bristle because if you got little knuckles in between each row of panels, it's easy to raise up and go over them. But check this video out. We'll show you how to switch it out. Enjoy. If you got any questions, give me a shout out, thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever you want to give me. I don't care. But you got questions, feel free to ask them and we'll come back and answer them for you. All right, enjoy the video. Everybody have a great day. Peace. All right, everybody, so what we got going on now is, back when I did the video out at the Salton Sea, we had the 15-foot brush on here. So the 15-foot brush is for a 3-stack panel. In the video, you'll see a lot of it is hanging over. So with 22 tips, you got 11 on each side, we were wasting water. So we end up getting a 10-foot brush that is gonna save water, and it's got a bigger bristle, so like the ones in the Salton Sea had a knuckle in between each section. So you just raise it up a little bit, go back over it, and keep going. So I'm gonna switch these out right now. We're gonna go from a 15 to a 10-inch brush. So on all of the sun brushes, this is your knockout punch. It literally pulls your pin. Once you get this in here, you undo your nut on this side, which I'm gonna need a bigger wrench. We're gonna have to reuse that nut and bolt. And that's as quick as it is. So once I get this bolt out, I'll be able to lift the boom up. And we'll go to this one over here and get it plugged in. Okay, everybody, with the Sunbrush, whenever you want to do a switch out, there's some very key important tools you need. One is the extractor that you can knock out the pin. This is your cone. So when you get ready to go to your next brush, you screw this on, and what this is, it's a guide. So whenever you need to go like into your hole right here, this will help line you up to the next hole. So I'll show you how we do this when we go over to the next one. Alrighty. Hit that set nut. And this is your main pivot pin. This is what locks each brush to each implement, each sun brush. This one's a lot different. And always turn this because there's a little pin right here, so you turn it so it doesn't come undone if something wants to bump it. Let's see how I turn it. Because there's a pin. See this little pin right there? That's where you turn it so you can disconnect it. So once you hook it up, you turn that so the pin doesn't get hit. And then you got your water hoses. You don't over tighten these water hoses because you'll crush them. Just tighten them with your fingers. We do that on all of our equipment. You can crush them if you use a pair of pliers or a wrench. You just tighten them with your fingers, like that. All right, this thing's ready to run. All I gotta do is just hook it up, disconnect the arms, flip up the end, and we're ready to rock and roll. All right, so we're hooked up. I'm gonna back it back out. We're gonna test it. I'm gonna spin it, and then I'm gonna put it back in transport mode and load it back up. Go out here and spin it, make sure everything works. And that's how quick you do it. That's how you put it in transport mode.